Yeah, this is the Man Rights Activist Podcast, episode 13. Lucky number 13, that is. First of all, we want to thank you all for listening. We know there are plenty of choices out there for you, so many choices, but you keep choosing to hang with the fellas, and we want to appreciate you for that. So thank you very much. To our new listeners, hey, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today is October 31st, 2018, and it is my main man, Kamal Abdul-Jabbar's birthday. Please make sure you reach out to him and give him some love. We got a great show for you guys today, man. Backed by popular demand, we ask a woman with Vertina Love. She explains to one of our loyal listeners, T from Houston, why women may appear to be crazy. You don't want to miss her explanation. Plus, she offers some amazing insight into Khloe Kardashian's strategy with Tristan Thompson. And just in time for Halloween, we check back in with Candyman to see how his marriage is going. As you remember on episode 1, he was in marriage counseling, so we're going to check in with our guy. And a Dear Erby writer wants to know how we feel about raising our kids in a gender-neutral society. Gets a little deep, but it's still fun. All that plus a special treat from comedian Damar Randy. He blesses us with some stand-up comedy about women being independent. So funny. Oh man, it's gonna be a good show, man. I think you guys are gonna like it. Y'all ready? Come on, let's get it. This is the Male Rights Activist Podcast with Kyle and Kamal. I am Kyle.
I am Kamal.
And we are saving relationships one listener at a time. We got dates, Kamal Abdul-Jabbar.
Yes.
First one coming up December 1st. We are in Santa Monica.
Yeah, at the Edgemar Center for the Arts.
This is for Who Shot Daquan. This is our sketch comedy. What do you call it again now?
Man, it's like a vignette play.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a play of vignettes.
Okay. Cool.
All with like one common theme. Centered around police shootings in America. We deal with a lot of different heavy topics.
Yeah. Where can they get the tickets?
Oh, they can get the tickets at the Edgemar Center for the Arts.
All right, cool. Get the tickets there. It's just Google Edgemar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find it. I will be in Pachanga December 20th through the 23rd. That is the just before Christmas in Temecula, California. Like they used to say on Chappelle's show, let's start the show. Hey guys, I want to take this time to ask you to subscribe to The World According to Cheryl. That is Cheryl Underwood's podcast. It's hilarious and I'm on it. Today we are, last week we asked a woman with Courtney Black and the audience really did enjoy it. And, somebody asked me and I thought about, they asked me when Vertina Love is going to come back. And I was just like, never. She's on restriction.
Yeah.
But we needed her for some other stuff we're doing.
Yeah.
And we brought her in.
Yeah.
And we decided, you know what? We might as well have her on.
She's here.
We hate that. I don't like having Ask a Woman 2 weeks in a row, but we did it this week.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely, the talented, the hilarious Vertina Love is back She's back hanging with the fellas.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
glad to be back.
Probationary period.
Probationary
so we
period.
can cut it at any time.
Yeah, don't get comfortable.
If she gets too reckless.
She will get reckless.
Yes, I will, and you won't cut it.
See how that works? We've been getting some good feedback come out.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say that I've been listening to the show.
Okay. And
originally I thought you needed me. The show was better with me. But after listening week after week, I will say you guys do a great job.
Thank you.
I really enjoy listening to both of you speak. Sometimes I get angry because you're saying things that I totally disagree with.
Hey, hit us up on social media, man.
Usually I just tell Kamal.
Yeah, I'm talking to the audience because there's Vertinas out there.
Oh, yeah. Hit them up, especially when you disagree because a lot of times they're just talking things.
She boycotted it for a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, I did.
She boycotted the show.
I boycotted for 2 weeks and then I listened to one and then I went back and listened to the other because I forget what they said, but they said something that just pissed me off, and I was like, I can't listen.
Yeah, I know what happened. Yeah, we ain't got
you
time
said
to
something?
Get into it. Yeah, I remember it was.
Anyway,
I don't want to get into it.
Anyway, so I just want to say congratulations on what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll throw you a party at 50.
There it is. One of the guys, one of my guys, my dudes, my boy from Compton, DeMar Randy, he loves the show.
Okay.
He commented on Super Coochie, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
And for those of you guys who don't know DeMar Randy, he has his own clothing brand, Compton College, and he's a hilarious comedian. Check out some of the stuff right here.
My girlfriend just broke up with me, and she said this when she was leaving. She goes, I gotta go. I just want to be. I gotta be strong. I gotta be independent. I gotta do me. I'm like, all right, that's cool. She's like, can you help me move the TV to the car? I'm like, well, bitch, this is the perfect time to be strong. Independently move that motherfucking TV by yourself. It's just it. Do you?
That was DeMar Randy. I love the independent women.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at the look on Vertina's face.
Independent women that need somebody to kill spiders for them.
Exactly.
Shut up.
And take the trash out.
Yeah, we've been getting some great feedback. Some feedback we got from T from Houston. He said, yo, are all women crazy, up and down with mood, or just mine?
No, T, I'm gonna say it's not just you. You don't have a unicorn on that one. You ain't got the market cornered on that one, man. I think
We're not crazy.
What is it, Vertina?
That's just who we are. Women are.
No, we're not crazy. It's just who we are.
No, but we have, men are just kind of more laid back and, even tempered. And women get very, very happy and very upset.
The word is emotional.
Yes.
You guys get very emotional. Kamal does not get to come over here and let me. I have to figure him out what he's thinking. He doesn't get to do that.
What do you mean?
He can't just be moping around and expect me to, hey, man, talk to me, bro.
yeah.
What is it, man?
No, when I said this,
See, I don't believe that.
this was you were supposed to say that.
Yeah,
I
no.
admit this. When I said
No, I think that if Kamal walked in here looking sad or upset,
Yeah.
you would immediately say, "Hey, what's
You
up?"
all right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what he would say?
What? But if I walked in here looking sad or upset, you would not even ask me, "Am I all right?"
But here's the thing about it. If he asks me, am I okay? And I say, I'm good. You sure? I'm good. We moving on.
Moving on. But you guys, not only will you keep investigating, you expect us to keep investigating you.
Yeah.
You should, yes.
So
yes.
if you say you're good, I'm supposed to know, okay, something's wrong.
Exactly.
That's the crazy part. All right, guys, now it's time for the lesson of the day.
Sometimes I just want him to listen.
I've read that in His Need, Her Needs, and Men Are From Mars. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Because men always want to fix. If Kamal tells me his problem, he's telling me because he's ready for me to help him.
No,
He's
no.
not just talking to talk.
We don't need you to fix everything. We really just, sometimes we can fix it, but we need to say it out loud. We need to talk it out.
That's the difference between us. He doesn't just talk to talk. He talks for purpose. And so he has to understand sometimes you're just talking to talk.
No, we need to talk it out.
And I seriously doubt this is T from Houston's problem.
No, it's not T from Houston's problem.
Yeah, I seriously doubt his girl is just like, I just want to get this off my chest. He's probably dealing with something he's doing wrong, which she perceives as wrong.
Absolutely.
Well,
Not
we do
living
have
up-
our cycle. So there are times right before where not all women, but some of us are a little more moody.
So here's the thing about, okay, help me out. Like the cycle, and some of you guys are moody.
Yeah.
So if we say, are you on your period? We're assholes.
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes, you are.
Yeah, you don't get to say that.
This
So
this is
like
how I
Is this
feel.
like the N-word thing? Like only black people can say N-word? Only
Yep.
like only.
Yep, this is
No.
the N-word.
Okay, this is
For
how I
women.
feel about women in our cycles. So when I'm upset with you during that time of the month, it's, to me, the rest of the month, you're still doing these things that annoy me, but for whatever reason, I'm able to deal with it. But during that time of the month, everything that you do that gets under my skin is heightened, and I feel the need to discuss it.
As a guy, I realized the other day when I was at the UCLA, my daughter had 2 UCLA. She cheers for UCLA. She's 5, but she's on the junior cheer squad. So we had to go to the volleyball game on Sunday. And
That's so
I realized, yeah, it was cute. Man, the volleyball players, boy. UCLA volleyball. I was like, woo. But anyway, I was realizing as a guy, I'm constantly having to suppress my guy, like my urge to be a guy. I feel like guys are always either going to be too violent or too sexual. And I always have to make sure I'm not doing that
Especially
as a guy.
In 2018.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you definitely have to.
1943, great time to be a guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my
You
God.
had to suppress shit.
Yeah.
Except, to subservient to the white man. You had to
Yeah.
suppress that urge. But around the brothers,
Yeah.
you could be a dude.
You could just be a dude.
Yeah.
But now I've just realized how much I have to suppress being a dude. But that's
So what are you suppressing?
like, for instance, these guys upset me for no reason.
At the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's what's weird. I'm a USC fan, all right? But for some reason, I got love for UCLA. My parents met there. I learned how to write TV scripts there, right? I got love for UCLA. And I respect their basketball program, but their football program is shit, and I don't respect, and I literally can't stand them. Because USC, they respect the game of football, which is my favorite sport. But I saw this pack of guys in all this USC stuff. And something in me wanted to be like, man, take that shit off. I don't know why. I had to suppress
Even
that.
though you like USC.
I know, but they was in the wrong hood wearing that shit.
Oh, my God.
I know, it's guy
Yeah, that's
shit.
definitely a male thing.
When I saw these dudes, something in me was like attack. And I was like, what is that? That was
You didn't
weird.
say anything,
No,
though.
of course
Okay,
not.
okay.
But I'm saying, as a guy, I was like, wow, what was that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if I felt a flare up of rival gang. And I was like, that's weird. Like, girls don't gangbang typically. They do.
No.
But guys are very territorial. My turf. Where you from? That's a guy thing.
Yeah.
And that's just, I don't understand why that rose up on me. I'm not, just something rose up on me like, choke him out.
Oh my gosh.
What is that
Kyle's pretty
voice?
violent inside.
It's just a voice. It's a voice that I have to tell, like, what do you shut up?
Oh my
But
God.
why did you tell me that voice? Come out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand. I've never. I get it from like obnoxious people. I don't like to
Yeah.
see like dudes like being loud and like trying to be funny. It's like,
Did you see Venom?
no, I didn't see
All right,
that.
well, Venom has a voice in his head. It's like, go over there and eat him up. You know, go choke him out.
Okay,
That's what it felt like. I felt like the voice of, yeah. Or like when a girl walked by, I was like, ooh, look at that. I was like, come on, man.
my voice is don't look.
Trained.
Don't look. Don't look.
Yeah,
look.
I have to do that too. I always have to
Damn
fight.
it. I told you, dumbass, don't look.
Hey, what's up? This is Kyle Erby. The MRA hats are here. People keep asking me, hey man, where can I get one of those hats? Man, I like that hat. They see me wearing it around town or at shows. I'm actually wearing one in the cover art for the podcast. Well, now you can finally get one for yourself, your son, your dad, your brother, your mom, your daughter, your homie, your ex-boyfriend, your grandma, whomever has that MRA flavor. Get them one. Get two. One for yourself, one for them. It makes a perfect Christmas gift, a holiday gift, a birthday gift. Just go to www.themrapodcast.com, click shop, and buy a few. So as I mentioned before, my daughter is a cheerleader at UCLA, junior cheer, 5 years old. Okay. So I had taken, we go on all the UCLA football games. And on Saturday, she played, I don't know, UCLA played against somebody they lost to, Utah. And so we were walking around and, long story long, I had to meet up with her mom, my daughter's mom, my daughter's grandfather, right? Excuse me. I'm meeting up with them because I parked the car or whatever. So we're meeting at the rendezvous spot. This brother was like, hey man, you made them wait? Is this who, she turned to my daughter's mom. Is this who made you wait for? Who is this who you're waiting for, basically?
Wait, they were waiting for you?
Yes.
Okay, got you.
So the brother turned to her. He's like, this is who you was waiting for? And I was like, hi, man. What's up, man? When you gonna marry this girl? I was like, did this dude just put me on blast?
In front of her dad, too?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Flag on the play.
Why would a man do that to another
You
man?
never met this man before, ever?
He was just a dude. He was a security guard guy showing off.
How old was he?
55.
Looking to upgrade. I mean, this is classic dirty macking. I mean, this is textbook. Not only dirty macking, like this dude's putting you on the spot, trying to make you look bad.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
probably, before you got there, was probably like
Scoping.
Oh, did he have any conversations before?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, he might have been like,
He was
surveying.
entertaining. He was entertaining before I got there.
Yeah, so he was talking, trying to get a grasp or the feel of the situation. Thought that maybe if I hate enough, and you know what, man, he's there, security guard, all these games. He's probably hating on a lot of dudes.
Probably is, man.
That's what he goes there for. He goes there to look for a chick.
Dude,
And
but in front of her dad?
Well, he didn't, you know.
That's the worst.
A hater is a hater. Okay, like I'm sure that's not his ideal situation, but if you got to do it,
you got to do what you got to do.
I do what I got to do,
He's
man.
a dirty Mac, dude.
I'm going home lonely, jerking off. I got to
do something.
Gotta do
what am I
something.
supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm a security guard. 55 years. I gotta.
But how come no guy or girl, for that matter? Because, like, guys, you know how many guys are married because they got pressured and they got tired of the pressure by family? Vertina, you know nothing about this.
No, I don't, because it's been 13 years and
You're still not married, but it'll happen. And it won't be because it was the best thing to do. It'll be because he's like, okay, fine. Like Chris Rock saying, fine, I'll marry you.
whatever it takes.
Yeah, exactly. You do not care. It's so perfect. You don't care. You don't care.
No, I don't.
You
Not
just
at this
want
point.
the ring. Yeah.
No.
You want the championship.
I mean,
You
I
got
have the ring.
Exactly.
I have the ring.
Now you
Yeah.
just want the paperwork. Whatever.
Yes.
Who cares? And
Yes.
the point being, y'all do not care. And so y'all pressure us, and women pressure us, and they'll surround us or whatever. But we don't ever do that to women.
You know what? To pressure you to get
do
married?
a thing a man. No, because that's not what a man wants from a woman. We never walk up to a girl like, "Hey man, when you gonna get us dude a threesome?" Girl.
Get this nigga a hall pass.
Yeah, when you gonna let this that's what we got to start doing to men. Walk up to women, be like, "Hey, when you gonna let my dude?"
You guys need to start doing
When's the last
that.
time you gave him some head?
Yeah, when's the last time you gave him some car sex?
Yeah.
When's the last time he had to pull over
On the
because
way
you was
home,
doming him?
Hey, on the way home,
You domed that brother up.
while he's driving.
Yeah.
he got a long trip.
That's what we got to start doing.
Yeah.
To make up for that.
Like, what the fuck? Nigga, you better talk to him. You will never get any car head again.
We better talk to who?
This dude, you better check.
Do
You
that.
better check this man.
Oh, so
Friend.
that's what they would say.
Yeah,
That's what a lady would
you
say.
better
So
check
that's what
this-
you think is equivalent.
Yes.
Yeah. Something we would want. When are you going to let, him bang one of your
Yeah.
homegirls?
This guy.
What?
Why are you so shocked? Why are you so shocked?
So I want to marry the person I've been in a monogamous relationship with for years.
Okay.
And you think
The equivalency is
Let him bang one of the
is
homegirls.
letting him bang
Yeah.
one of my
The
friends.
homegirls, yeah. I mean, she'd have to consent, but yeah.
Oh
I mean, that's something a guy would want.
Is that what you want?
I say, oh God, do not direct that shit to my dude.
So is that what you want, Kyle?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Shit, yes. Can I pick the homegirl too?
no, you can't pick. She said no. She go to
No, she
give
gets
you
to
a-
pick.
She go do
Griselda
it.
and
Yeah.
shit. Dude, I'll take it.
Revenge of the Nerds. Here, kiss this nerd.
Can I pick,
So
dude?
if that were to happen, then you'd be ready to get married.
Oh God, no. Are you yelling at your radio right now? What the hell you saying? You wrong, Kyle.
You wrong, Kamal.
Yeah. Or right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, word. Yeah. Hey, then tweet us. Stop what you're doing unless you're driving. Stop what you're doing. Hit us right now. Respond to us. Just talk to us right now.
Let us know how you feel.
I'm at Kyle Erby.
I'm at Angry Kamal.
Or you can hit us both at The MRA Podcast and let your voice be heard.
Yeah, man.
So we'll read it.
We might even respond.
And you just might hear it on the show.
Yeah, man. Be a celebrity for a day.
Yes, man. Just stop what you're doing. Hit us up, man. You'll get a response.
Yes, sir. Yo, my boy is Candyman, right?
Oh, yeah. Our first episode, wasn't he? Didn't you?
Yeah. He was going through some stuff with his marriage, man.
Yeah, he was.
Well, he's getting a little better.
Is it?
Yeah, he's getting a little better.
Is he listening? Is he applying himself?
He's trying.
Okay.
He's trying, man. But, he still slips up every now and again, man. Takes his lady for granted. And,
Yeah, like we do.
Yeah, like we all do. But
It happens.
He's got some stuff, man, that maybe it could relate to a lot of other fellas out there. And I got some audio.
Do you have the clip?
I got it.
Hey, man,
yeah.
our audience would love to check in with Candyman.
Hey, man, if I'll push play right now.
Let's check it out.
Hey, babe, I'm back.
I'm in the laundry room. Hey, how many did you kill today?
6! That's the most this year. At one time. Look at all this blood. Don't I look like Carrie? Where's your phone? I'm gonna put this on the gram. What's your problem?
That's the 4th time this month you've come home covered in blood. Do you know how hard it is to get blood out of your clothes?
I figured you'd use OxyClean.
OxyClean? Negro, look at all this shit. With this much blood, I gotta mix like 8 different things and then soak your clothes for 2 full hours before I wash them. And then I have to pray the blood comes out so I don't have to wash it a second time.
Who exactly are you praying to, Evelyn?
Candyman, do not. This is about you and the fact that you have no respect for what I do.
Are we going through this again?
Yes, because you keep doing the same thing.
What am I doing, Evelyn?
Well, you go out killing and maiming every single day in clean clothes, and then you come home dripping in blood.
When I first met you at the disco, I was covered in blood. You didn't have a problem with it back then.
I was 18 years old. Shit, I wasn't cleaning your stuff every day. And I liked different things when I was 18. I don't like the disco.
I don't see why I even have to clean my clothes anyway. Jason Voorhees doesn't clean up his clothes, and he's the most popular monster out there.
Jason Voorhees ain't got no family. Jason Voorhees lives by himself in the woods with raccoons and deer and shit. Is that what you want? Huh?
Maybe. Don't tempt me, Evelyn.
Boy, bye. Go on out to the woods with Jason. Shit. Careless. I can stop washing all your shit. Oh, is Jason gonna polish your hook the way you like it?
Is it Saturday already?
No, and it ain't gonna never be Saturday as long as you keep taking me for granted.
What do you suggest I do, Evelyn?
You could wear this.
What the hell is this, Evelyn? An apron?
Yes. What's wrong with an apron?
What's wrong with an apron? What's wrong with an apron? Well, for starters, Candyman doesn't wear a goddamn apron. He wears the same shit he was killed in. And second, demonic monsters let the blood fly. We don't cover up.
Well, what about Michael Myers? Huh? He literally wears coveralls.
Have you seen the fly shit he wears underneath those coveralls? He can't get blood on those.
Why not?
He dates all kinds of bad bitches after he gets off work. Chocolate deluxes, butter pecan recans, caramel sundaes.
Oh, is that what you want? Some bad bitches?
No, that was just the Woo's description of female skin tones. I don't want bad bitches. I want you.
What? Wow. That hurts.
Look, Evelyn, you know what I mean. And I respect what you do around here, especially for me. I'll be mindful of the blood.
Thank you. That's all I'm asking for. I know you probably won't do this, but have you ever asked Blackula how he keeps the blood off his
I
clothes?
will never ask that man for advice.
What's your beef with him?
He's a Trump supporter. I thought he was wearing that Make America Great Again hat to cover up his bald spot, but nope, apparently he supports the man.
What? Ain't that nigga from Africa?
Yes, one of those shithole countries Trump was insulting. Hell, with that travel ban, Blackula's dumbass wouldn't even be allowed in this country today.
Yeah, don't call him. He sound dumb.
And people think I'm just hating on him.
I did think you were hating. Hey, babe, how's your hook? Does it need polishing?
But it's not Saturday.
Oh, tonight it is.
That's what I'm talking about.
And leave those bloody clothes on.
Just like the disco years. I'm your boogeyman.
Oh.
That's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can.
Yes, boogeyman.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kyle Erby. My comedy album is finally here. I've been talking about coming soon. Well, it has arrived. All you got to do is go to kyleerby.com and you will see it right there on the homepage. I'm standing there with a sledgehammer next to a beautiful woman who has an apple pie and another beautiful woman with a vacuum cleaner. That's right. We went straight mannish for the album cover. And the content is mannish too. You're going to love it though. It's hilarious. It's called Be a Man at All Times, and it tackles relationships, sports, pop culture, and family. I'm telling you right now, that thing is hilarious, and it's only $9.99. Get yourself one. So, as you know, Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson, they broke up, but are they back together? Vertina, I know Kamal, you're not much of an expert on this gossip bullshit, but Vertina, are they back together? Did they break up? What's happening?
Okay,
can we get a live report? We're going to go live to Vertina Love, who's standing outside of a gossip website, and she's giving us a report on Tristan and Kobe. What's going on, Vertina?
Well, it seems as if they're back together, and that Khloe is now in Cleveland, where she will be staying with Truth.
Okay.
Until the end of the season.
Yeah. Is she there to supervise and to keep the other women away?
You know, it seems like Tristan, it doesn't really matter where she is. He's going to play when he wants to play.
His thing, yeah. Why can't Khloe learn her lesson? And I don't want to dirty Mac, but it feels like she has a pattern here. You know, she was with French Montana. I'm not sure if there was allegations in that relationship. She was with Lamar. There was definitely
we definitely know about
there.
that.
And now she's with Tristan. There's been multiple allegations. What do you think is in her mind as a woman?
Black man.
Got it.
Besides that,
hilarious. Well, I'm so glad a woman is here. She can understand, break down the woman's delusional logic.
Most women think all men cheat.
Do they really think that?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
So why are they so
I don't know.
ridiculous?
I honestly, here's the thing. I don't understand why people, when men cheat, are always so shocked. Especially someone like him. Like, we know that when they got together, he just had a baby with another chick. She was a jump off or a side piece. Yeah. And then became the main thing. And women always think, well, you know, it's different with me. We have a connection. And then he does the same thing. So here's what I don't like. I don't like the judgment.
What's the judgment?
Well, when women are judging her for staying.
Oh, yeah.
If she's fine with it, she should stay. I mean,
and she gave a statement on her social media.
What did she say?
All right, because basically, well, if you read the rundown, it's right there, Bettina. She said they love. She said because basically, Khloe went out of town. She's hilarious. Put on your glasses.
Go ahead, read it.
Khloe went out of town, and when she came back, there were balloons all over the house that said "Welcome home."
Right.
And of course, she Instagrammed that. Of course, why is she Instagramming that? Because she wants the other bitches to know.
Yeah,
I'm queen bitch. And so
he's at my house. He still got a key.
Yeah. Oh, come on. When I walked in, see, come on. That's what I'm glad you.
He had to plan this.
Yes, he
not
planned
just the key. He got the code. Because it ain't just like drive
you can't
up.
just get up in Khloe's house. So I love that Vertina's giving us the insight. She's letting all the bitches know he has a key to my house. He knows the code. Not only that, me and Kamal, we've talked about this. We don't like planning shit for our woman. Nobody wants to do that shit. But he planned this thing.
Yeah.
So that's another good insight.
And it had to be good timing, too, because they're helium balloons and they don't last.
They don't last forever.
So it's not like they're not dipping in the picture.
They were fresh.
Great insight, because I didn't notice that.
So they're not dipping.
But the other women noticed.
They notice it. They do notice it. And so Khloe gave a series of tweets or posts or whatever, and this is just one of them. She said, talking about people that have words for her, she said, they love to give advice but are not living the advice they are offering. Most of the ones giving advice are in no place to give anything at all. Focus on your own world. I'm sure there's cracks there that need your attention. We all got them. Khloe, how do you feel about that?
Come on, Khloe.
You like that?
I do. I agree with her. I mean, honestly, I will say when I was younger, I used to think, you know, oh my God, he cheated on you. You need to leave.
Yeah.
But as I get older, I realize shit happens. Mm-hmm. You better not mess up. But
I'm happy right now. Like, we getting all this on tape.
No.
Play this shit back.
Oh,
Whoa.
Where you
what happened to this person?
Put the shit down.
Shit happens.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about in my relationship.
Because then the crazy bitch gonna come out. Wait. Now T from Houston, you gonna see exactly. Kamal gonna be able to relate. Nah, nigga, that don't matter. Why dare you? I cut you.
I'm saying for other women, I used to judge other women for staying, and now I do not judge them because truly, like, one slip up, you've built a whole relationship, and you have these moments and experiences with this person, and they make one mistake.
I'm gonna make a few more mistakes than one, but that's fine. Whatever.
Apparently, Tristan is too.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, I'm with her. Like, get out her business. Focus on your own relationship. I'm sure your shit's not perfect too.
Yeah, and you know what It always bothers me when, and I know Beyonce's your girl, that's your queen bee.
That is my
But
girl.
Beyonce
I love
made
you,
the
B.
song,
If you happen
you know,
to listen to this, just know.
Boy Bye. She talked all that boy bye shit in the song, right?
Yeah.
But then in real life, there was no boy bye. So
She
she's
ha-
hyping y'all up to boy bye.
No, if you listen to the whole album, we go through her journey.
Okay.
So
that was just one journey.
yeah,
in
that
it.
was a
Okay,
part. That
that's
was the
where she
initial.
was.
That's where
Okay,
you are
got it.
initially. You know,
Okay.
it's like, fuck that. I don't need you, boy. Bye. I can do all this on my own.
Yeah.
I will die before you see a tear come out my eyes. Actually,
Okay.
what she says, you
Okay.
know? And then she starts to realize, like, I do love this person.
Hmm.
So why would I throw all of this away for his little mistake or mistakes, even if there were many?
Mm-hmm.
You know, why would I throw all of this that I've built and I love this person?
More insight right here. Because
Yeah.
I had no idea there was the album had like an arc.
Oh yeah. Oh.
She was just talking shit.
No. She starts off and then she brings it around and then she says, "I'm going to stay. I'm going to work on this. We're meant to be together."
I love that.
You know. Then they came back together, and you know the rest is history.
Yeah, whatever.
What's your face wrinkled up for, Kamal?
Well, no, it's like the people who on the sidelines telling you what you should do.
Yes.
It's like when the with the Oscars was so white.
Yeah.
And people were telling like Chris Rock and them like,
Yeah,
don't go,
yeah.
don't go to the Oscars. Like,
yeah. What?
it's easy for you to say you're not invited.
You're not invited.
You're not
at all.
invited to host. You don't have the gig.
Yeah.
And so same thing. People telling you should leave.
Yeah.
When chances are a lot of them are single.
They are single.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So they're not going through with Khloe or other people. It's not,
Yeah.
They're not going through it. So it's always like somebody's always giving you an advice
Yeah.
when they have nothing to do with that situation.
Or you don't have an equivalent situation.
Right.
So you first of all, you stayed with your man that works at the post office when he cheated on you. My man is a millionaire basketball player.
Or she left the post office guy.
Yeah, well, you left the post office guy.
Yeah.
And you were like, I should also leave my millionaire basketball player.
Right.
And I'm not leaving my millionaire basketball player that I have a kid with.
Yeah.
Because I know what he is. And maybe she's smart enough to know that she has a type.
Yeah.
If she's smart enough to do the math and realize there's a pattern with all the guys you pick. So I promise you the next one's going to do the same thing. What's up?
Well,
I don't think it matters if it's the post office guy. I think it's all about just the connection and the history. Now, if Tristan or any other guy continues to do it, if it happens all the time, I doubt if Khloe will stay.
She's not. And that's my thing where it's delusional.
the moving to Cleveland.
Yeah.
I got a theory.
Let's hear it.
Okay, Cleveland is not exactly the hub of entertainment. Can we
Not
all
exactly.
agree?
Yeah,
Right.
we can agree.
But if Khloe Kardashian moves out there, cameras are coming.
Okay.
So now if cameras are out there, they're going to follow Tristan Thompson. And Tristan's he's not slipping up again. He's not getting busted again.
I like
so
it.
now it's almost like, okay, I need everybody to make sure Tristan is on his best behavior.
Everybody on the job to make sure I keep
So
this
if I
together.
come out there, TMZ's coming, everyone's going to send cameras out there. So now,
So you think she's going to spy to
She's
make
not
sure
going-
she has other people?
right, she ain't got a spy.
Yeah.
her people going to spy.
Yeah, she ain't got a
She's
spy.
bringing the spies with her
Yeah.
by default.
So
But
you
help
ask
me to
why
understand.
would he stop?
Yeah, why would he stop?
Why would he change? Well, here's my theory.
Here it
Or here's what I believe. I think at some point men realize that the family unit and their partner is greater than just random sex.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened with Jay-Z. He realized, like, look, I risk all of this. I risk my wife. I risk my family. I risk, being alone.
Yeah.
For just some random hookups. So at some point, Tristan may not be that person.
Yeah.
But just in general with men, I think at some point you guys have to weigh what's more important to you. Is the random sex more important than being with your family? And if it is, then that's probably who you're gonna be.
During that same reflection, the guy can also think, how did I get caught?
He can also tighten his game.
Make sure I don't get caught again.
Don't most men get caught?
Yeah.
Men are pretty sloppy.
No,
Exactly.
we get sloppy over time because we get tired of always having to cross every T. We get tired of having to do it, and we just get tired of it. A voice in our head starts saying, "Hey, dog, you ain't got to do all that. If she does find it, she need to know anyway." Everybody wants to live their truth, in my opinion.
So when you start having that thought in your head, are you still wanting to be in that relationship?
I am. And when people say you don't want it, no, you are. You're just tired of running. Here's what I would think in my perfect world. I want it to come out and I want her to stay. Because I'm tired of having to do all this work to keep it under the wraps. I want her to stay with the real me. I want her to find out that I'm doing this dirt and be like, I ain't going nowhere. So what?
Can't you find women that would be okay with that?
Yes. To me, that's every guy's dilemma. Try to, from now on, find, try to find it. But the problem is what happens is you get locked in. Like Kamal, right? He's stuck with you.
Yeah.
So the next one, I'm sure he could work out a better contract.
Maybe.
But the odds.
But right now, no.
Yeah. So he's stuck with you for another probably 20
But I was
years.
very clear from the beginning.
He's stuck with you for another 20 years. What were you going to say? What was clear from the beginning?
Are you going to correct him?
But 20?
What, is it 30?
No, I would say 3 to 5. 3 to 5.
He's stuck with you for
He
whatever.
is stuck with me
much longer.
until one of us go.
That's crazy. That's not. Why do y'all believe that? That's
What?
not real.
It can be.
Yeah, if you're Kamal's parents, and
They're
his
the
mama.
only two?
Yeah, I mean, it's just. I don't know why everybody thinks they're just going the distance. Why? Just like, no, you're not Kamal's mom, and he ain't his dad. But he's supposed to do his
Definitely
dad than you are to his mom.
How do you know?
Because I know his mom.
And you know me.
His mom's not a hot ass, that's for sure.
I don't like this conversation. I don't like where we're going with this.
Yeah, man, please. But no, I mean.
Just to clarify, we will be together forever.
I hope.
And I hope that when Kamal signs a bunch of contracts, I don't see him on TMZ.
I hope not either. I'm going to be
Hell no.
disappointed if I see you on TMZ like,
Dude,
hey,
I'm going to be really mad see, because the thing about it is not only you going to see me on TMZ, you're going to see me like on like the local news for like socking the TMZ nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit just spiraled out of control quickly.
Let me. I want to touch something that Vertina said earlier because it really did touch me. You said that guys, they get to a point where they don't want to. They realize the error in their ways, like Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. And I actually have to say you are right. I got to a point where me and my ex-wife could have made it work because I was like, I'm just gonna go back because I missed her. I missed my kids so much.
Okay.
That I was like, you know what? I'm retiring.
Yes.
I'm going home.
Yes.
I'm going home because ain't no place like home. There's nobody like your wife. There's nobody like your girl and your kids. But the problem is, the thing that always stopped me
Yes, what?
was me knowing me. It may not. It's like a terminal illness with me.
So what do you mean? You know,
I'm about
you
to explain.
Okay, I'm listening.
It ain't gonna rear itself today. It ain't gonna rear itself tomorrow. But what you gonna do in 5 years? In 7 years when you can't stand her ass again and she can't stand you again and she expects you to just be okay with only being with her when she's ready. What you gonna do about that? And your career's on fire and you can get anything you want. What I told myself, I was like, I can't hurt her again like that.
Do you think if your career was on fire, she would be as angry? Do you think you would get to that place again?
What do you mean?
Meaning like, so before, let's say your career's on fire, you guys got back together.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll get to a place where, she doesn't want to have sex, she doesn't like you anymore? Maybe she's actually enjoying that life.
I believe that every couple is headed to my grandparents. Every couple.
What's up with your grandparents?
Coexisted.
How do you know? How do you know they're not still getting it on?
They're dead.
Oh.
That's step one.
Kyle.
They are. So they're definitely not getting on, even though they are stacked on top of each other in the cemetery in Compton.
But prior to their, passing on.
They weren't rubbed. They weren't warm. They weren't romantic.
How many kids did they have?
7.
My grandparents had 7 kids.
You think they was getting on towards the end? I'm assuming the end is.
Oh.
Vertina's the only one delusional right now, smiling like, damn.
You don't know. Do you think your parents still get it on?
Yes, I think his parents do.
I do too.
They're not that old.
No.
That's Kamal. They're not that old. I'm not talking about that.
They've done it 3 times now.
You're one of those.
Yep. 3 times.
His mom's a queen, man. She's not a hot ass. You don't want to imagine moms. But all right, my point is, man.
Okay, so you said
I just didn't want to. I just was like, I can't trust. Have you seen the Lady Gaga movie?
Not yet.
Oh man, I'm about to ruin it for you.
No, don't. All right, go ahead.
I'm not going to tell you the main punchline.
Okay.
But there's a part in the movie where the dudes, and I know our listeners like, really, don't tell me. I'm not telling you the whole thing.
No, go ahead. It's been out for a while.
Yeah,
we should have seen it. Yeah.
There's a part in the movie where the guy says, like Lady Gaga's manager, right? So basically, what's the boy's name?
Bradley Cooper.
I keep wanting to call him McConaughey. Bradley Cooper's character discovers her, right? But then another guy comes in and becomes, and there's no affair. So there's no one ruin it. But he becomes her new savior, her new manager. And one day, dude comes up to Bradley Cooper and just like, come on, man. Because Bradley Cooper's drinking started getting out of hand. Mm-hmm. And that's not hard to imagine. So I haven't given anything away because he's drinking from the beginning. And the guy says, come on, man. You're drinking water right now. But how long until that water turns to vodka again? Like, come on, man. Like, really? Like, how long can you really?
And that's how you feel about
That's how I feel about myself.
About being faithful?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, really, nigga? Like, are you really going to go back and drag this woman's heart again? Like, can you really say that if it gets stale and you have access to any ass in the world, that you're going to pass on that ass and go home to angry woman? Not to mention, she's just going to be angry anyway because she's a woman. But I've added to this anger with my track record, with the things that I've done for all these years. Chris Rock said it best. If you get a chance to leave after you cheat on your woman, you better run. Because if not, what do you say? What do you say, come out?
Yeah, if you come back, like she ain't gonna,
you turn left right here. Did you turn left for that bitch?
I don't take no lefts.
Oh yeah.
It's just like you really gonna sign up for that? And I know I would have. And it's like, all right, nigga. So now not only is she, if you hadn't done nothing, you're still with a woman, so you're gonna get depreciating assets. Sorry to say it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and also if your career's on fire as a stand up, she's really gonna be on you. Yeah. If you were doing that, a mild success. I don't want to shit on your stuff.
It's less than mild success.
Okay, yeah. Well, low level success.
Open mic success. What's the shit? Where was I? Lake Havasu success.
Yeah. if you're U.S. tour. Big city on the radio, billboards and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think that she would just be happy.
She would be with him probably.
Oh yeah, she was before we broke up. She was with me all the time.
Yeah,
but that's not possible.
Why not?
Not all the time.
Her kids are older.
True, and that's the other thing. But I guess what I'm saying is, you
wouldn't want that, and then that would be tension there too.
All the things. It's like I don't really want this. I just miss the girl. I don't really want the lifestyle.
Well, I think it all depends on just at some point you may choose to go back and sacrifice all this other stuff you want.
True. I'm just saying that the thing that stopped me when I feel like I had an opportunity to really go fix that was, do you really think, because I say this on the podcast all the time, you're signing up for their worst day.
Yeah.
And so do you want her? Heck no, I don't want to see her worst day. I remember her worst days. I don't want to see them worst days. And I don't want to sign up to be faithful on her worst day. I hated being faithful on her worst day. Look at she's smiling at you can't see them, America and world, but there's Vertina smiling to come out. It's like, do you really want to sign up for her work? Because you know what she goes to.
Oh, I know. I have some bad days.
Oh, I know you have some.
And
bad
my worst days really not that bad.
Oh, your worst days ain't shit. Your worst day is grumpy come out. Just angry come out. That's it.
My worst day is I don't want to go to a party.
Yeah,
that's my worst.
That is not your worst.
No. Guess what old T from Houston, all your woman crazy. Guess what old red shirt crazy over here gets to? She gets to flip out, loud, yell, shut down the vagina store, all that bullshit. What does Kamal get to do? Sulk.
Goes to the room by himself.
That's his worst day. He sulks.
Stay an extra hour at the barbershop.
Yep, that's his worst day. And your worst day is batshit crazy, going off, yelling, complaining, nagging. I can't wait till y'all finally get married. So when you go back to nagging, he'll be like, well, I gave you everything. Now what? You still a fucking nag.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a new.
This is going to be a new thing.
What it really was.
Oh, yeah.
This is what it really was.
I'm still in the room, guys. I'm still here.
Sorry.
What it really was, you know, I needed you to grow, you know, to 5'9", 5'8" shit, you know.
You 5'8"?
Yeah, 5'8.5".
Oh, whatever. When are you going to finally be 5'9"?
Yeah, that's what was really bothering me.
Hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, do us a favor. Tell a friend. That's it. Costs you nothing, helps us out, and gives your friends some entertainment to make that commute a little easier, or gives them some company on a workout or while they're cleaning the house, so it helps them out, helps everyone out. All right, so please subscribe, leave a positive comment, and share. Let's get into this Dear Erby letter. Excuse me. Dear Erby, I went to McDonald's with my family. It was me, my wife of 10 years, and our 4 and 6-year-old sons. I ordered Happy Meals for the boys, and the lady asked me if the meal was for a boy or a girl, so she would know what toy to give me. I was happy about it, but my girl was upset. She wants us to raise our sons in a gender-neutral society. This led to a bigger fight, so I was curious about how y'all felt. Do you believe in all this gender-neutral stuff? And what's a man supposed to do if his wife wants to turn his son into a sissy? Look at Vertina's face.
Whoa. Okay, Kane in West Palm Beach, Florida.
That's from Kane in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay. All right. So, Kane, I'm about to say something that's probably going to sting a little bit.
Go ahead.
I think your wife knows something that you don't. Yeah, I think she knows one of your sons might be
feminine.
Yeah, she might.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, because if she's getting upset about the
gender neutral,
yeah, she might know that one of them sons ain't quote unquote a chip off the old block.
Okay,
and so she is trying to comfort her son and get him ready for a pretty cruel world. And so she's probably trying to get Pops on board as well, without letting Pops know, like, hey, Junior might be having that conversation with us in a few years. Because mothers kind of know these things, especially if she's doing the picking up and the raising and the taking the kids to like the birthday parties, and, Pops is just like, going to work. And like, if it's is it traditional family makeup or something like that?
Sure.
Yeah, Pops might not know.
I've never had a problem with boys playing with quote unquote girl toys and girls playing with boy toys. I feel like kids need that balance. If you give boys only masculine toys, it's like, that's a little gay too.
What do they call it? No, they call that toxic masculinity. Is what they're calling it.
Yeah. So I don't have a problem with that. So for me, it's not something that I think about often, right? But I do have friends who have children. Like, I have a good friend of mine whose girl gravitates towards boy things. Okay. And that's something that she's always thinking about, gender neutral, but it's because of her child.
Remember, I told you my daughter's doing the cheer and had volleyball a couple days ago, whatever, on Sunday, and football on the previous Friday. So after the game, she cheered at a football game at the Rose Bowl. For those of you that don't know, all over the world, the Rose Bowl is in like the hills kind of Pasadena, right? So we parked far. We parked up a hill. Right. After the game, my daughter was asleep. 5 years old. I carried this girl out the Rose Bowl, through the parking lot, uphill for a mile.
Oh my gosh.
A mile.
Literally carried?
Carried while she was asleep. Yeah, because her mom was there and her mom's dad was there. Now, I'm not about to look like no bitch ass dude in front of her mom's dad. And I'm definitely not going to look, and so if I wouldn't have carried her, you know what her mom would have said? I'll do it. You know what I mean? So maybe not even in a negative way, like, do you need me to help you? But I'm a man. I'm being a man at all times.
Right.
I ain't about to let you carry this daughter. And I'm definitely not about to ask your father in his 60s, I'm not doing that. I'm going to be a man at all times, right? So I'm carrying my daughter. But then the question I thought my cousin Jeff asked me was, would you have carried your sons up the hill? And I was like, hell no. I would have told the nigga to walk it off. I would have woke him up like, come on, man. The only way I would have carried him, because I remember his mom was always, every time he came home, she'd be like, can you carry him upstairs? And I used to be like, no, wake the nigga up. Because I'm a dad. I'm trying to make him tough. And she's a mom. She's trying to cop.
Yeah.
So, of course. So, that's the only reason I would have carried. But if it was just him and I would have been like, get up, dog. Wake up. Walk.
Yeah.
You too? You would have, if it were Jabril, would you have woke him up?
Yeah. I mean, my dude's heavy.
Even if he's not heavy. Would you have woke him up on some be a man and walk it off?
I don't know about it be a man. It's just an inconvenience. Like, hey, homie, like, come on now.
Yeah.
Carry your own weight around here.
Yeah.
You know, and
like I wouldn't carry my 14-year-old.
No.
I wouldn't even, I don't know if I'd probably carry my 8-year-old daughter.
You would?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Sleep?
I just would have had to figure it out.
Oh my God.
But if my son was 8, I'd be like, nigga, if you don't wake your ass up,
You definitely would
bitch
now.
ass
Yeah.
nigga.
You carried Skillet,
I was telling him, yeah, when
At
we,
the inauguration.
man,
but his back is still messed up.
worst mistake of my life. I carried my 8-year-old son through
He
the
was
inauguration.
8?
I'm sorry, he's 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was 5, and I bought one of those backpacks to carry him.
Yeah.
Because he was a light kid.
Yeah.
He's 5 nonetheless.
He's still about 60 pounds right
Yeah.
now. Yeah. No.
No,
And-
he was. I think the weight limit. He was really thin. I think the weight limit was 35 pounds, and he was like 40.
Yeah. If you do that 23andMe with your son, Ethiopia's coming up.
he's been
Ethiopia
he's
D's
been
and
hitting
everything.
he's been hitting the
Oh yeah,
push-ups
you should
and
see
the,
him, Carl.
yeah, he
yeah.
got pecs.
Yeah, right.
No, he does. He's got an 8-pack. He's gonna have
on the
by
basketball
10th
team.
grade.
They
He's
have
gonna have a nice like teenage physique.
They have a what does it call it, a strength and conditioning program. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
up there doing
Wait till you see
he's
him.
doing the ropes,
and he's got meat on his legs.
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's trying.
Back to the show.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I carry my, but I mean that's family. They're gonna get to know our family. Like we gonna get to know theirs.
Yeah, I'll say this. Because Vertina would try to do some things. Like, let's say Jabril will fall. Start crying.
Yeah.
And she'll like run to him. Or something. Jabril fell. Like,
Yeah,
leave
I
him
hate that.
leave him alone.
That's the balance between mom and dad.
Yeah, leave him alone. Let him like realize like, hey, I'm gonna be somewhere and get hurt and nobody's gonna be there.
But do you notice how that now you guys don't have a daughter? But if you did, I mean, because like I said, I got sons and daughters. What do you think about the fact that I would make my son walk, but not my daughter?
Yeah.
But to me, that is part of that's the gender neutrality that I actually agree with.
Yeah.
I should have made her walk. I shouldn't have babied her, but I'm gonna baby her. But I shouldn't have because
See, I
now
thought the opposite. Baby both.
Oh my God, you're such a mom.
See, the thing about it is, I think it's knowing your kid. I think the people who complain about the gender neutral stuff, toys, they know their children,
I got it.
and so they're catering to
This one.
Well,
she knows her child. She knows her child doesn't care. She cares.
Well, the boy's crying, so she just wants, as a mom, I want to make it all better. But my thing is, if you chill, eventually he'll just stop crying. So when he falls, he'll bounce back up because he knows no one's going to coddle him. So he's conditioned to go get a hug or go get kiss the boo boo. But if no one's there to kiss the boo boo, he won't even be hurt, because one thing about her, I know she does not want to raise a whiny little bitchy boy.
True.
She does not want that.
True.
So if you don't want that, then don't baby him.
But that's not realistic. It's just like you don't want your man to be a bitch, but you will bitch his ass out.
Right.
You don't want him to be a punk, but you'll turn him into a punk and then turn around and hate the punk that you created. My youngest daughter, she was supposed to support her sister. So basically, my two baby girls, 8-year-old tells 5-year-old, "Hey, I'm getting this honor tomorrow, some art honor tomorrow,
Okay.
right?" And she's like, "Are you gonna come?" She's like, "Yeah." So she told she would come. The next day, I go to pick up 5-year-old, and 5-year-old was like, I got dance practice today, Dad. She was like, let me think. Don't say nothing. I need time to think, decide if I'm going to go to see Big Sister in her art show. She thought about it. Okay, I'm going to stay. And I was like, okay. So then I started trying to make plans for her to stay because she wanted to stay. And then I started thinking about it. If this was my son's, I would have been like, dog, you got to be a man of your word.
I think you should have made Did you make her go?
I did make her go.
She needed to go support her sister.
She did. And once she got there, she realized it was the right choice.
Yes.
But in my mind, it was like, oh, you got to be the adult right now. But my initial thought was, all right, let's make it happen so you can stay, because I want everybody to get what they want.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a big deal. But then I realized, wait, she said she was coming, though.
Right.
You got to be. But my son, I would immediately thought, be a man of your word. Mm-hmm. There is no phrase, be a woman of your word. That phrase doesn't exist. Because y'all don't have to be, because y'all change your mind. You guys get new information. I got new information. I decided I want this now. Here's what's crazy about y'all. You'll be the main ones that insist on getting married. And y'all be the main one that say, it's just not working for me. I deserve to be happy. I'm going to throw this damn ring at your face. You made me give up all this ass, all this Tristan Thompson ass. And now, Khloe, you decide, I just deserve to be happy.
Dude, I want to say I got the dissolution papers I had on my backpack one time. First time.
The funny thing is you had them in your backpack. That lets you know your visual, how you get down.
Now, I wanted to say this, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm misremembering, but I could have swore I saw them shits in the trash can.
Like she went in your backpack and threw them away?
That sounds like her.
Nigga won't be...
Oh, you think you getting out?
Nigga ain't gonna be...
You get out when I get out.
Nigga ain't gonna be using these. I saw them shits in the trash. Like, what the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we gonna try to work this one out.
I bet y'all worked it out for a little while longer, didn't you?
Yeah, a few months, maybe.
See?
That's
They
hilarious.
decide, man, when it's over, dude. They decide. If she wasn't done with you, you wouldn't have got out.
Yeah.
She would have been like, I'll decide when you're ready. So let's answer this question, because I always want to make sure the question's answered if you ask a question. By the way, if you have a question, hit us up at dearerby@themrapodcast.com. Okay, here we go. What's a man supposed to do if his wife wants to turn his son into a sissy? Well, first of all, you got to realize you got to change your mind about it. You can't see it as your son being a sissy. You got to work on you.
I'm going to say, don't let anybody turn your child into anything that they're not supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay, so don't let anyone condition your child to think differently. Right. So if you have a rough and tumble kid, don't let anybody, make your kid or condition your kid to play with dolls. Now, if he likes dolls, okay,
great,
yeah,
right. Yeah, if that flows with his flow,
right.
But don't let them stand in front of him as he's climbing under the monkey bars and redirect him to the sandbar. Right.
So if he's at going to get a Happy Meal, and you have some Tonka toys in one and Barbie, like no, just whatever, he'll play with whatever, and the boy likes trucks and stuff like that. No, my he's the boy. He wants the trucks.
Yeah.
And so,
but if he wants the doll,
hilarious. Let him have the doll.
Let him have the doll. Yeah.
Is there an argument to be made that he needs to be introduced to other things that he may not have done on his own,
like dolls?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Okay. I think just by being in school, he's going to be introduced to other things. Okay. And if he seems to want to play with dolls or pink toys or whatever, let him do it. But if it's the mom who's pushing him, that's a problem.
I'm excited to say that people are enjoying the show. They tell us that it feels really good because, hey, Kamal and I work really hard on it. And the number one question people keep asking me is, how can I help? How can I join the movement? Well, you can share this episode with someone who you think might like it. That's number one. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, YouTube, the MRApodcast.com, or wherever you enjoy us. Leave a positive comment because that helps our placement. 5 stars feels amazing. That helps too. And if you still want to do more to help the show grow, donate to the cause at our Patreon account. Just go to www.patreon.com/the MRA Podcast. That's spelled PATREON.com. And make a donation of $20, $1, $100, whatever you want to give. Every little bit helps, or not. No pressure. This ain't no telethon. I'm saying we're going to do this show whether you donate or not. So please don't trip. Don't feel no pressure. But if you're led to donate, hey, go to our Patreon. All right? Okay, back to the show. Where can they find you?
Dude, I'm still at the Twitter contraption at Angry Kamal. One of these days, I'm gonna hit him with the gram and the Facebook. But as of right now, just the Twitter.
Vertina Love, first of all, thank you. You did a great job. You made the show go very fast today, Vertina Love.
Well, thank you for having me
It's
again.
amazing how she can make the show go by fast.
And your life?
And my life like drag. It's amazing how she can do that. She is talented.
You got another 20 years, dude, at least. until she decides, I just deserve to be happy.
Yeah,
We are in this forever.
Don't let her out. If she changes her mind, do not let her out.
Oh, yeah.
Make her ride this out.
I
Because she's the
know.
one that's insisting on it.
Yeah.
We gonna work on this.
You ain't
deserve
going
me.
you ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere, nigga.
Yeah.
You deserve me, motherfucker.
You deserve post office me.
Goddamn right. I just thought you. No, you thought wrong, bitch. Your ass is with me now. I you know how much ass I gave up? How many bitches I did not fuck because of you? 2 of them, but the rest of them are here.
Exactly.
In my head. In my head. I
Where
was
can they
Tristan
find you,
Thompson.
Vertina?
I am on the gram at IamVlo and on Twitter, Vertina Love.
I am at Kyle Erby. You can hit the MRA podcast on all social medias at the MRA podcast. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Ladies, you know how we do it. We love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
Let's be on the right. Yeah.
MRA.